And at the end of the day, you're a fool because you're going to get hit back by karma. It's going to hit you where it hurts. It's going to hit you with your daughter. It's going to hit you with your mom, with your sister.
Yes,
It's going to
yes,
hit you
yes,
right in the
yes.
balls. And you know what? When it hits you, you're not going to know how to fucking act more than like a little fucking kid. And that shit happened to me. I'm telling you by fucking first-hand experience. Don't be a sore loser.
Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
Tell me, boy.
Testicles. 1, 2. Testicles.
Squeaky, squeaky, we back, we back, we back.
Squeaky, squeaky. Welcome back, everybody, to Paranoid Radio Podcast, the best show on the planet. You already know what's up. I am your humble host, Trebles Garcia, and joining me in the ones and twos is the best co-host on the fucking planet, Big Tank. Salute, salute.
Lord Dark Cannon, Big Tank, Mega Slong in the building. What's good,
Wait,
y'all?
what's this about Mega Schlong? Is that like a megalodon with no teeth?
Best believe, best believe, best believe.
Everybody.
It's that one-eyed monster everybody be fearing, big dog.
Ooh, is a cyclops megalodon? Oh, man. Everybody, guess what? We dropped the first episode of Pushing Rope Podcast. Make sure you guys look it up. It's right now, so far, it's exclusively only on Spotify. However, we're working our best to get it on Apple Podcasts. Check us out also on paranoidradio.com. If you cannot find it anywhere else, you can find it on paranoidradio.com. Make sure you check us out on Pushing Rope Podcast. The first episode is a fucking banger. If you're from California, if you're from the West Coast, if you want a West Coast flavor fucking podcast with a Latino twist, unfiltered, unbothered, make sure you check us out on Pushing Rope. Now, everybody, this episode has been so hard to push out. We always try to bring you amazing content for amazing listeners. And always, every single time, if we don't like it, we don't put it up. I learned this from Big Tank. If anything, Big Tank taught me quality over quantity. This is our third take, amongst other little mini takes that we've taken throughout the entire week to get this episode out. So we really do hope that you guys appreciate it. We have technical difficulties, but we managed to edit and deliver and post-edit, and hopefully you guys can enjoy this as much as we did not enjoy doing it.
Can you say possibly we were pushing rope to get it out?
Hey. That was good. Guys, if you guys don't know what pushing rope means, it means you have a limp dick, you're trying to fuck, and you can't fuck because you have a limp dick. All right, guys? Anyways, guys, this is Karma 2, a pre-recorded message. It got a little emotional. I want you guys to understand also that myself and the guest, we're not family members, but we shared a loss in our family recently this past weekend. I'm talking about 5 days ago. And we're still going through the grieving process, and I managed to fucking do it amongst other things for my family. For some reason, people are reaching out to me to like kind of like find comfort. So my energies are being drained. I hope it doesn't really express or showcase in this episode. However, Big Tank and I put together the best episode we possibly could. Guys, we love you guys. Enjoy. But now, before anything, Big Tank, connect the randomizer machine and give me the listener of the week.
Randomizer, do your thing.
Paranoid Radio.
Listen to that baby purr. Who do we have?
Erica _and_100_others. Erica, call this episode goes out to you.
That is right, Erica. I'm not going to mention that name, but this episode goes out to you. Thank you so much for giving us likes on Instagram and showing us fucking love. It's a bird. It's plane. Whoa, it's Paranoid Radio. Big Tank, what is happening?
What is happening, my people? You guys know the deal. This is the best segment of this show, so best believe I'm gonna break it down for you guys. I'm gonna give you guys 2 stories, and I want you guys 2 cents for my 2 cents, and I'm gonna deposit that bitch into the bank of knowledge, just like that.
What? The bank of knowledge. We're working under pressure here. Look at you go. Hey, I love it. I love it when you get this little flair in your voice, dog.
First thing, Pelosi has landed. Pelosi has landed. Big dog, hey.
Yeah,
Tensions
yeah.
are rising over there in Asia, to say the fucking least. China's saying, don't get here, we got the guns pointed at you. Pelosi said, pull the trigger, nigga, and fuck, she landed.
She don't give a fuck. China said that they couldn't be altered with their sovereignty. They wanted to get fucked around with, and they couldn't get embarrassed. U.S. came. You're not gonna intimidate us, and we fucking landed. You have to understand, bro. Whoever controls Taiwan controls the possibility of China getting invaded. Why? I don't know if you noticed. In the past 6 wars China has ever been invaded, they've always been invaded because the foreign country has controlled Taiwan. You control Taiwan, you can invade easily China. Every single time China has been invaded is because Taiwan has been controlled by the opposition. Hashtag look it up. Oh shit, sorry for taking over that little part.
No, nothing but facts. Are we staying out there? My whole thing is, how many of you guys, if shit was to go sideways, hopefully diplomacy prevails, we could all speak this out. But how many of you guys are actually willing or ready to get quote unquote for this war, possibly even drafted?
It's whoa, drafted is a big word.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I feel like I left my seat here. If they do attack our homeland, look, bro, if they attack because of Pelosi, I don't know how I feel about fucking fighting for that. However, they want to say, oh, we're fighting for democracy, for the U.S. interests in the Pacific. Okay, I still don't know how I feel about that. However, you come and attack some 9/11 type shit, Pearl Harbor type shit, China, North Korea do some crazy shit, attack us directly, guess who's gonna go pick up arms? Yeah, I probably would get drafted. You know, I already left my seat behind, my baby. So that's basically all they need. They need you to leave your seat behind, or your firstborn gets taken if you're too old.
I don't know, big dog. I don't know. It's definitely a different situation. I don't know. I personally am at the fence about it. And this is all just speculation. Obviously, something bad has to happen before all this actually goes down. But I mean, it's definitely something to really think about.
Can you say maybe China's pushing rope?
I don't know. Hey, they seem pretty adamant. Hey, I'm not gonna. It was a bluff. But that's pretty ballsy moves. I mean, the only other person I've ever heard of talk like that is Trump saying, hey, we got bigger nukes than you, and I ain't afraid to push a button.
And Russia, which actually did something in the Ukraine. So it's kind of...
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're definitely in different tyrants. Some of them have a weak jaw compared to others. But to say the least, it's definitely something else to think about. On to the next one, my people. Yeah. Story number 2. My people. Did you guys know recall on certain beers?
What?
Yes, it might not affect us personally, but there was a distribution center, if I remember, out of Germany that was quote unquote toxic levels of beer was out. Obviously, they have a different ratio. If you guys don't know, most of the beers that we consume in the US is mostly under 5% for the most part of alcoholic properties. Some of these beers were touching over 32% of alcohol, which isn't a lot per se, because a lot of those
that's a 12 pack right there, bro.
12, 18, even 24, the level of alcohol considered. So 32 isn't a big far jump from it, but it does exceed the certain regulations. So how do you feel if we all have this? Okay, 3 beers. With 6, I'm feeling happy. Yeah. With 12, I'm fighting. You got me? So just imagine if your whole concentration comes off. If you have that type of knowledge, hey.
Wait. I like your scale. I'm feeling it. Ooh, I'm happy. 12, I'm fighting. Typical Mexican.
But I'm being honest. Hey, how would you feel if, you know what, I only had one, bro? I swear. And you already, hey, we fighting. Who the fuck?
Oh, man. I don't know, man. Toxic beer, if you ask me. The higher the dosage, the better. The less people have to purchase. But, I mean, the higher the dosage, the more the beer is going to be priced at, you know? So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how. I got to try it.
It was a free buzz. It was basically free intoxication to a certain point.
And less bloated, right? Because now beer gets me fucking bloated. The older I get, the more I drink beer, the more fatter I get for some fucking reason, dog.
For you ugly.
Sometimes I gotta go with a Zeltzer.
Right.
All right.
My people, this is what is happening. I hope you guys love the story. And if you guys did it, I really don't care. Lord Dark Cannon out onto your regular scheduled broadcasting.
That is right, Big Tank. Thank you so much for bringing those two amazing stories. As always, rocking the boat and rattling the cages. Now, please allow me to set the freaking mood and jump from the deep end of the pool because I have an amazing episode for all of you guys. We do have a special guest that is going to come in a little later, guys, so please bear. However, today we're going to tell you a little bit about having great power and great responsibility. Taking responsibility for your actions, regardless of your age, is a hard-learned lesson that in many times leaves us scarred and traumatized. Today we bring you the power to harvest good orgasmic happy endings from the bitch we all love to hate and love to fuck, the homegirl Karma. This is Karma 2. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. Now,
Damn. We
just
touching the
recently,
universe powers.
yeah, the universe is freaking nutsack. And about that, fool, check this out. I've learned a couple things in the past from Big Tank. First is do not eat the yellow snow. And
Best
second
believe.
is and
Facts.
second one, show me who your friends are and I'll let you know who you are. Big Tank, let us know a little bit about that.
Okay. So this was not that long ago where actually me and Trebles are actually having a full blown conversation, and
Or
I've said
debate or argument.
debate. I mean, a heated argument to be honest. I'm like, you know what? It's a type of profiling to be honest, and it's something that law enforcement officers use a lot, but it could also be considered stereotyping. But it does go to a lot to say if you kick it with quote unquote a bunch of gangsters and everything, that's what you're going to be associated with. If you
Yes.
kick it with a lot of high-minded individuals, intellectuals, that's what you're going to be associated with, and it just happens to work out that way. Not to saying that you're not either or, you get me? But the whole thing that it comes down to is that you're basically going to be whatever you are, and who you're surrounded with is what you're going to be defined as.
This is it's
Without
very
even a second
familiar.
guess. This
Uh
yeah.
huh.
Yeah, no,
It's
no, no.
it's it's very critical because a lot of the people don't want to let go of those friends. They're so attached to these friendships. And look, guys, I'm not talking shit about your friends, guys. But if the shoe fits it, or fucking knock them in the head with your shoe, please. Wake them the fuck up and try to help them before you fucking push them out of your life. I'm not saying stop being friends with these people, but try to help them to hit higher levels of consciousness or wake the hell up. And if they don't do it, then leave them. Look, dude. Look. Uh, you'll never get anywhere carrying other people's weight around. And if you kick it with a bunch of freaking losers, and don't look, guys, you can take this. I'm pretty 100% sure that if you're listening to this fucking show, you're not a loser. You're already in a higher fucking state of mind. But if you're kicking it with people that are no service to you, that don't do anything for you, that only bring you down, if you tell them an idea and these people bash on your idea, why the fuck are you gonna kick it with them? Since when has trying ever been not cool, dude? Let me know, dog. If you tell your person, dude, you know what? I'm trying to make this dream happy. I'm trying to make shit pop off. And they don't support your dreams and they give you a little tinge of that. Nah, dude, that's not gonna work out, bro. Hey, bro, that's not, that's what stupid ass is. Oh, that's a gay color. Oh, that's retarded. If they give you any type of negative fucking thing, why are you there putting yourself and bending over backwards and getting literally, figuratively, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally ass fucked by your own friends that call themselves your friends? They're only gonna be there when they want to get high with you and snort some fucking lines. They're only gonna be with you in the downtime. They're only gonna be with you when you're throwing parties or when you money. Bet my ass off right now in this moment that when paranoid blows the fuck up, all the people that gave us their fucking backs are gonna come back on mamas.
Oh, first of all, I've never tried with my friend. I've always called them my side piece. So just let y'all know, that's why we have such a tight bond.
You know what, bro? That was a very passionate rant, and you just came and you just made it even more passionate. What do you think, though, Big Tank?
It's true. It's nothing but true. If you got everybody else trying to pull you down just because they have no aspirations or they just don't want to do anything with their life, it does affect you without it even being something major. It could be something small. Hey, I try this. Nah, flesh is whack. Even it comes down to a little food. If you're trying to open up your palate, doesn't mean you're gonna like it. But if you're just opening up your mind to it, and they just put you down for the simplest reason, nah, I don't think that's good. That's just
You don't
to
think it
see
comes down to
negativity that you don't
maturity
need.
also?
Come down to maturity. But some people are minded. They see themselves being to the center of everything. They just don't want to advance.
And it also drags you down And on top of you dragging down, sometimes it takes away from your shine, and then you
Yeah,
drag
most
down others.
definitely.
It's like a domino effect, bro. It's very toxic and very, very. How do you say that? When you when you sneeze on somebody, then they catch it, or when you yawn and then they fucking yawn. What is it called?
Let's get dangerous.
It's there we go. Wait. Everybody, go back. It is fucking so contagious, guys. Now, thank you, Big Tech. In all reality, guys, having a negative thought and putting out this fucking karma, it also comes to you. Now, doing bad deeds. Look, bro, if you're going out there, I'm telling you that right now, it's like pumping fucked up gas in your car and putting cheap ass oil in your car. You get what you pay for, bro, and you're gonna get your ass kicked. Cheap shit turns out being expensive shit. Why? Because if you buy cheap earphones, they're gonna break. You're gonna need to go buy earphones again in a short time span. Don't be that idiot. Don't be that person. Look, I am not any better than you. Tank and I are both average Joes. And by all means, do not believe anything we say and challenge everything we put up on the show. However, we need you to understand that we've lived through things in life that have made us better. Not better than you, better ones, better persons of ourselves, versions of ourselves. We're not better than anybody. But if we could share this little golden nugget and you could take it and prevent you from going through pain, losing your fucking manhood, this is where it counts, dog. I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure Big Tank is afraid of his son turning out like him. He mentioned this in Karma 1. This dude is not, he wants to freaking make sure that his kid has everything he ever had. However, he doesn't want him to have a mouth on him like he has, or be the shit talking the Green Master like he is, etc., etc.
Okay. I mean, yes, that is true. I did bring that up, and I still stand by it.
Now, guys, this is going to be a Karma 2. We do have another pre-part recorded show of this shit where it gets really emotional and heat, intense communication with Gregory Paul, from GP Aromas and Lovebird Express. Make sure you fucking stay connected. Here we go. At the beginning of this episode, I fell off. I felt your energy was off. Tank even fell off right now. And I'm bringing all this information in because this is happening raw right now. At this moment right now, everything was crumbling down and I powered through it and Greg stuck to my side. And now we're here at the end of this episode. Guys, we've just suffered some emotional distress on both sides and we're pushing out this episode. It might not even make the cut, but I'm patient enough to see and I was consistent enough to at least finish the fucking job. It might not, even if people don't accept it correctly, or they don't fucking want it, or they don't like it, or you guys don't pay any listens to it. We're here, and we fucking finished it, and we're gonna deliver. And I'm so proud, and I want to thank you so much, Gregory, for joining me on this episode. If there's anything else you want to show or give the world, please let them know right now. What else?
Okay, I have a few little things. I just want you to know, like, the universe is always going to bring you that lesson that you failed on, and it's going to give you, you know, it's going to keep you bounded. It's like, okay, for example, like, there's certain things that as you're growing up and you feel like, oh man, like, I feel bad about this situation, and just ask the universe, like, can you bring me that situation again so I can improve my karma and I can get it right? And he does, like, or he or she that does, the the universe does bring you. I could think of a time where a best friend of mine, like, I screwed up that relationship, and I was still always trying to, like, reconnect with him. I wanted to be his friend, like, and it was done, it was sour. I made a mistake and I had to take that responsibility and move on, and I asked the God, God, bring me back. I want a friendship like that. And sure enough, I got a friend, and then I was able to say, okay, I'm not going to go down that road again. I'm going to make it right. So just know, like, if you're going through something, know that, don't hold on to those things because they'll keep you in the past. You want to be in the present as much as you can. So that's why I'm saying, ask the universe, give me that lesson again. I'm ready. Come on, I'm gonna put on my armor. I'm ready. Let's box it out. Let's do it.
That's
So
right.
that's a good one. And also remember, when bad karma is coming your way, the storm is on you. Know that the rainbow and the bright light's gonna come. It's the 360. It's the cause and effect. It's coming. Just go through that storm. Know that goodness is coming right around. And then the last thing I want to say is, how to help improve your karma. Do the daily scans. I do daily scans on people, and I told you on one of the episodes where I shared that, giving compliments, but just daily, make it a routine. Go, if you're seeing somebody, just, oh, I like your shoes, or that's gonna
Yeah.
press on. You know what I mean? And, like, if you could do that, and I challenge you to do it every day for 7 days, and within 7 days, you're gonna start seeing little goodies coming your way. People are gonna be like, "Yeah, it works. It really works." Sponsor somebody. I'm starting this thing on our page too, where we're gonna start doing sponsorships. If you want to donate $5, $2, three, whatever, and I'm gonna put an account and I'm gonna start sponsoring people. Like, hey, this person wants, I don't know, whatever they want, like, a new computer or whatever. I don't know.
That is
You're not gonna give
beautiful.
it all of them, but maybe, hey, here's $50 to that. You know what I mean? And you
Yeah.
do what you want. What
That's
else?
fucking awesome, dude. That is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
yeah, I like that. And then donating, we talked about donating. It's kind of like, when you go to church and you put your tithings, you pay, you put money in the basket, donate to somewhere, whatever. I mean to somebody, like we're saying right now, like, donate to, like, maybe you guys should start a little donate button,
Yeah.
and people could start donating money for you guys. And I
You
don't know.
know,
I really.
we've done a sponsorship. We sponsored a team for a disc golf about 3 months ago. They jumped in. They're actually pretty good. They're above average amateurs. They're almost pro. I want to call them semi-pro, and they got first and second place in the tournament in La Mirada. For like that was pretty upscale too, dude. We paid for the entrance, we got shirts done, and they fucking wore our logo on, and we sponsored them. But they didn't have
Woo!
that was beautiful because they didn't have the money, and we got exposure at the same time in the disc golf community. We also had one of them on our show. It was amazing, dude. It was amazing, and the collaboration with that
That's
was
cool.
awesome. It's
Go
been a
ahead.
while since I shared this, and I've shared this maybe once a very long time ago on this show. I went through a heartbreak, and it was because the only reason I lost my balls and lost my emotions and I got lost myself, it was because I hurt this person really bad, and it was a foundation of lies, and I cheated on her and I played her, and it was a 7 year commitment that we wasted 7 years lying to a person, and I wasn't even good at it. And at the end of the day, she was so blunt and straight up. She told me, "I'm not emotionally here anymore," and I tried to win her back, and I couldn't anymore. She was completely gone. Why? Because I was a fool, because I had bad karma. And guess what happened? Karma snapped at me with a 7 year fucking revenge. Came perfect moment. It broke me down. I was a coward. I became childish. And I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna share this fucking story with you. I cried. I got abandoned. I walked the strip alone. I had to drive back from Vegas. It was so sad what happened to me. I lost complete manhood. Was destroyed. My integrity was on the floor. I was committed to her, and she was so. What hurt me the most was she told me straight up to my face that she didn't want nothing to do with me, and she didn't cheat on me. However, I cheated on her for so many years, and that was so fucked up because when it hit me, it slapped me across the face so fucked up, dude. I was hit by life, and karma made her name stapled on my fucking forehead. It was hardcore shit. Believe it or not, dude, at this point, I'm like, wow, I grew my lesson. I'm now married, and I'm now more loyal than ever. And I have to say that with honor. People could tell me, you're just a playboy. Fuck no, and fuck you. I am fucking, I take this shit with honor. I have not ever cheated on my wife, and I continue to be like that. And I feel so. Do you feel? Look, let me tell you something. Do you know how good it feels to give your phone and leave your phone in the fucking bed, and your girl grabs it, and you have nothing to worry about? Like, do you know how
Right.
good it feels to be like
Yes.
so
Yes.
open book? It
Yes.
took so much energy and negativity, so much energy to just try to hide a text or a fucking person or a picture or like, dude, it was
Right.
retarded,
Right.
dog. Retarded as hell. Like, I remembered when I was doing that as a kid. That's first of all, that's immature, dog. Immature as fuck. I don't get. Look, a man that does that to a woman, you're so selfish. You're an asshole for doing that. Excuse me, guys. I don't give a fuck. Click if you guys don't want to hear this fucking shit. But in reality, what you're doing is you're hurting somebody else's emotions to gain out of it. And at the end of the day, you're a fool because you're going to get hit back by karma. It's going to hit you where it hurts. It's going to hit you with your daughter. It's going to hit you with your mom, with your sister.
Yes.
It's going
Yes.
to hit you
Yes.
right in
Yes.
the
Yes.
balls. And you know what? When it hits you, you're not going to know how to fucking act more than like a little fucking kid. And that shit happened to me. I'm telling you by fucking first hand experience. Don't be a sore loser. Don't be that person. Mature the fuck up. Stop cheating on your wife and freaking show some gratitude. It takes more balls to tell her straight to her face, I don't love you anymore. I'm out. Come back and sleep with her. You could even give her a venereal disease. You don't even know what the fuck is happening. Stop that bullshit. Dog, I lived through it. It hurts so bad.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
it's funny, even that, it's like me and my husband, we share each other's, we give them our passcode, so I don't, there's nothing to hide. It's just like, it's good. It feels good. Light. Your heart is light. You feel,
A lot of people think that's
present.
codependency, right?
True.
In a
I mean, but
sense,
yeah, but I mean, I like it just to feel like you don't. I don't know.
it's
I
an
mean,
open
yeah. There's a
space.
part. Yeah, and then also some people will be like, well, that's your individuality. Like, like what you're saying. I get that. Actually, I'm gonna bring that up in therapy. Is that,
Hey,
you know?
look, your therapist is going to tell you this, and everybody, please make note. Check this out. Codependent relationships. Codependent relationships are the ones that last the longest. Hashtag look it up. I'm not lying to you.
Really?
Look at
Ooh, I
yeah,
like.
yeah, real
Okay.
shit. And it takes again. I'm gonna repeat this. It takes compromise, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. You think being in a marriage, and you should know by now, being in a marriage,
Yeah.
do you think being in a marriage is about making yourself happy? No, 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 no. It's karma. You have to make the other person happy so that that person returns the favor to you. That it's
Yes.
compromise. It's compromise, bro. You have to
It's a daily,
sacrifice
yeah, a daily.
every day.
People think, oh, oh my God, you guys are such a power couple. I'm like, dude, it takes work. It's not. And then I love it too because you continue to, how you're saying about in karma, like how change continues. You have to be moldable. I love it because we're learning stuff about each other day in and day out, like new things. Like it could just
Yeah.
be, oh, I never knew you like this, and then again, it's just like we'll continue to escalate to go higher and higher together.
And then you're
Yeah.
like, I still got secrets, babe.
Ah!
It is.
Yeah.
It's amazing, dude. It's amazing. It really is. Look, guys, I've been practicing good karma ever since my downfall, and I call it my downfall. And I'm gonna tell you why. I broke my rib. I crashed into a car. I broke my rib after the car
Nice.
crash. I broke my arm, my leg. I destroyed. I almost lost my job. I lost my home, and I lost my fucking future wife, my baby mama at that time. Not baby mama, but my future baby mama. She was my ride or die, my number one left and right. Look, I'm not trying to be. She is a great person because at the end of the day, I repeat this part right here. She has so much balls and she was so vague and so direct. She came to my face and told me, "Hey, Angel, this, and that. I'm not an emotional with you. I'm not here emotionally with you anymore, and we're done." And I was like, "What the
Dang.
fuck?" And I didn't have, dude. It was so hardcore. And listen to me right now, fellas, girls, take the time and reflect off your fucking mistakes. If you are doing harm to others, to children, to your wife or your spouse or your man or your husband, and you're doing this shit wrong, if you're hurting other people, if you're scamming people, if you're stealing from people, if you're fucking following them home, if you're kidnapping, your fucking dues will be due. Your freaking invoice will come down on you and rain hell until you pay. They know. Look, karma's like the IRS, bro. The IRS no, the IRS is gonna wait until you don't pay until the day you die, and then they're gonna pass the invoice down to your kids. You don't want your kids paying no debt that you owe.
Oh,
All right, bro. It's gonna kick you. The IRS knows the color of your fucking chonies, homie. They know everything, dog. You don't want to fuck around with this shit. Karma is real. It's gonna bite you in the fucking ass. Please be careful. Gregory, I want to fucking thank you so much for being here, dude. You fucking held.
woo!
We
Woo!
held married this show, dude. We held married it. I want to thank you so much for doing this shit
Thank
with
you.
me.
Likewise, buddy.
Everybody,
Love
please
you.
let them know where they can find you one more time, and we close this gap.
Lovebird Express on Instagram, Facebook, and GP Aromas _GP_Aromas at Instagram and Facebook. Thank you guys.
Make
Love
sure
you.
that's where you make sure you check us out at paranoidradio.com, paranoidradio.com, and you can find also Lovebird Express and GP_Aromas, GP_Aromas on our website, paranoidradio.com. It's easier. You guys don't want to look for it on Instagram. You guys don't be so lazy. Hey, make sure you check him out and buy a fragrance for him, guys. Thank you so much, guys. This is Karma 2. Don't ever forget where you heard it first. See ya.
Paranoid Radio.